Hey, what's up guys, Matt here. So the Apple Watch just came out, got mine in the mail, really enjoying it so far, but this is one of the first products in quite a while that has a completely new interface, one that we've never seen before, so it's a little bit tricky to get around, it's not something we're used to. So I'm going to give you 10 tips and tricks to help you navigate your Apple Watch a little bit easier. So starting off, number one is Force Touch. And now this is something advertised by Apple, but it's important that you remember that it's something you can do. It's a new gesture that we've really never used on any device before, so it's easy to forget that it's something you can do. But it really gives you a lot more options in many of the apps available on the Apple Watch. So for instance, with emoji, now you can scroll through and choose through the different options, but if you force touch, they'll actually change color. And this is something that you would never know that you can do unless you know that you can do it. Another place is in the notification tray. If you want to clear everything, you just force touch on it and you can clear all. What I recommend is that anywhere you are in the Apple Watch, just use force touch. Try it out. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. There's a ton of different places that it's used and it's never really explicitly said that it's going to be used. So force touch is definitely one you want to remember. Next up is that there's actually multitasking on the watch. Well, kinda. All you have to do is go into an app, then double click the digital crown, and that'll take you back to the last app that you're using. Double click it again and it'll take you back to the app you were just in. Not exactly full-fledged multitasking, but better than nothing. Number 3 is that you can actually take a screenshot on the Apple Watch. This is something I discovered just by accident, but all you have to do is click the digital crown and the Friend Connect button right below it at the same time, and you have a screenshot, just like on the iPhone. Now, the Apple Watch is a pretty small device, and it can be a little bit difficult to read the text on the screen. But if you want to make it bigger and make it a little bit easier to read, just go into Settings, then go into Brightness and Text Size, and you can adjust the text size there. And you can also make it bold, so you can make it a lot easier to read than what the standard size is. Sticking with the size subject, the app icons can be a little bit small and kind of hard to hit. But if you want to make them bigger and make them stay bigger, you can actually do that by going into Accessibilities and turning on Reduce Motion. Now this is going to stop all these zooming effects and it's just going to turn them into a fade, but the effect that has is that you're also going to have bigger icons on the home screen. If you have this turned off, you can zoom in, but it's not going to stay there. It's going to go back to its default size. But with Reduce Motion, it's going to stay that bigger size always, so it's going to be easier to hit those icons. The Apple Watch does have a speaker and it does make noises when you get alerts or when you get a phone call. But say your phone starts ringing and you really want to quiet it really quickly, you can do so just by placing your palm on the screen and it'll mute that noise. There's also the ability to turn the sounds off altogether, but if you want to have them on but just want to quickly mute something, just push your palm on it and it'll turn off. One of the cool things with the Apple Watch, at least I think, is that it works with Wi-Fi. So if I'm here at home, I can leave my phone here on my desk, walk to the other side of the house, and still get all the notifications and take phone calls right from my watch. But because you don't have to have your phone on you at all times, you might lose it. It might be stuck in the sheets or something. But if you want to find it easily, all you have to do is go into the glances, then go into the settings pane, and you can ping your phone from there, and your phone will make a sound and make it much easier to find. Number 8 is for those people out there who are always running late. You know who you are. This setting lets you set the time forward a bit. Just go into settings, then go into time, and from there you can adjust the time to whatever you want. Number 9 is for messages. When you want to send a message on your watch, you're going to use your voice, and from there you can either send a recording of your voice, or you can use dictation. Those two options are always going to be there and you can select from which one you want. But if you only want one of them, you can actually set it so that you can either only do dictation or only do audio messages, and just make it a little bit easier. Lastly, number 10 is that you can manually turn on power reserve mode. So the battery is said to last about a day, but say you're going to the movies and you're not going to be using your watch anyway, and you just want to save a little bit of juice, you can do so by going into power reserve mode, and all you're going to get is the time. To do this, all you have to do is hold the button on the side and you're going to get a few different options. You can either turn off the watch, then you can go into power reserve, or you can lock the watch. Just hit power reserve and you're going to be saving battery until you need it. So those are my top 10 tips and tricks for the Apple Watch. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other tips and tricks, put them down in the comments below. I'd really love to hear them. And if you have any questions, also leave them down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my content, make sure you guys hit subscribe. Follow me on all social media. All that will be down below in the description. Again, my name is Matt, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!